Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, we're so glad you found us. We're 5 Down Under, TJ, Leah and our 3 children, Parker, Quinn and Freddie, and we've been travelling Australia now for 3 years. Last week we soaked in the magic of Mataranka, exploring the crystal clear Bitter Springs, relaxing at Mataranka Thermal Pool, and yes, we finally got the boat out for the very first time on this trip. But this week we are ramping things up because we're about to take on one of the most iconic outback adventures in Australia, 3 weeks on the Gibb River Road. So stick around because in this episode we're showing you exactly how we're preparing for this epic journey. So let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode, guys. All right, we have just left Mataranka. Oh my gosh, did we have the most amazing 4 days there. If you missed last week's episode, go have a look. It was an absolutely fantastic time. We even got the boat wet. Today is all about preparing for the Gibb. We're going to go to Caravan first and go and get some bits and bobs from Woolies, and then we're on our way to Kununurra. So I hope you're as excited as we are. We're doing the Gibb in our off-road van. It'll be good for us to do a comparison into what we did the first time. So in our Franklin semi-off-road, and then this time fully off-road. So it's going to be really good to get a bit of a comparison happening there. Let's go stock up at Woolies yeah, let's get prepped for the Gibb. You excited for the Gibb?
Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm stoked. Let's do it.
Let's go.
I'm keen to go. Let's get on the road.
Woo! Yeah, let's go. What a mission. We are crossing the border tomorrow into WA, so no fruit or veg today. Today's mission was literally to get what we normally get that was on sale at Woolies this week, because we've got Coles at Kununurra tomorrow, so we'll get all the other stuff. So literally it was just, you know, getting cordials, pancake mixes, anything else. So yeah, we spent about I think it was just over $500, and we actually saved nearly $300. We literally chose the stuff that was on sale, and being quite strategic, because obviously this is going to be a lot of money spent on shopping for 3 weeks while we're on the Gibb. 3-ish weeks. We don't actually have a timeline yet. We've just put it all under the bed. So there's all light stuff, so cereals, muesli bars, cheese snacks, all that sort of stuff. So it's all light stuff under there, which is fantastic. And then the rest of it will go elsewhere. But yeah, it's such a mission, getting 3 weeks worth of stuff and being prepared enough. A lot of our dinners are going to be like pastas and, you know, very easy stuff, and meat and stuff for TJ's. Oh, it's so fun. Traveling is fun. Organising yourself for 3 weeks is hectic, but it has to be done right. How was your little snack from the bakery?
Good.
Yeah? Was that nice, Freddie? Do you just eat the top of your finger bun? Why don't you eat the whole of your finger bun? You cheeky bugger. Let's continue to put this away, and let's go find our free camp for tonight.
All right, we're just going to pause this episode for a quick second.
If you aren't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, we would absolutely love for you to subscribe. If you love our content, this is the way you're going to tell YouTube that you want to see more of our videos, and we really, really appreciate your love and support.
And it's absolutely free to subscribe. Some people don't know that. All right, let's get back to the video. We've just pulled up at Old Roadworks Camp. It was just past Timber Creek, heading towards Kununurra. There's one other camper here. It's just a gravel pit. I reckon it gets used a fair bit, because there's probably 5 places, like rock set up for fires around. So I reckon a few people use this one, but there's one other person over there tonight. But yeah, this is us. It's 4:30. It's nearly dinner time. It might sound early, but we have dinner early. And then get on the road tomorrow and get to Kununurra. So we've had our first casualty, and we haven't even gone on the Gibb yet. So Leah come inside, and the fridge had moved out of where it sits in the caravan, and the actual 3 screws that go in, I've covered them up now, in those holes there, the 3 screws on the left-hand side of the fridge have all snapped. So probably lucky it did happen here, because I've got heaps of bolts, spare bolts. I don't carry spare screws. I did last time in the Franklin. It's just something I haven't even thought about. So I don't have any spare ones, so what I've done is I pulled one out of the other side of the fridge. It's just down the bottom. We're not on rough roads. Well, we weren't on rough roads anyway, but so there's only 3 holding in at the moment because I've got no other ones to go in there. So hopefully it holds. Only got, what, 200 k's till we get to Kununurra. And I'll be stocking up on some screws just in case more of it happens. I didn't even think about screws. There's 2 on one side, 1 on the other side, so hopefully that holds.
It's actually not a bad spot at all. And there's just one other person just there. But yeah.
Mommy.
Yes, Bub.
We get ready.
You want me to get ready? So yeah, easy night tonight. We've got a couple of hours to Kununurra tomorrow. Crossing the border. This border is definitely a manned checkpoint. So we will double check everything tonight. But we pretty much ran out of fruit and veg 2 days ago. And there's not really much else in there at the moment. We've still got to do all of our fridge stock up at Kununurra. So we'll see you in the morning when we're about to cross another border. All right, see you in the morning. Good morning! We have made it all the way to the WA border. Look at that. Oh, we had about, I don't know, over an hour's drive this morning from camp. We had gorgeous landscape driving in this morning. It's been absolutely amazing. So many boab trees. It's been a really cool little drive, but now we are at the WA border. Look at that! We're back, baby. This is good. Love this.
Finally back in WA, yes.
All right, let's go. I'm glad there is no one at the checkpoint today, so we don't have to queue up. We're straight in. Let's get checked out, and yeah, let's get into WA. Oh, what a feeling! What a feeling! They're just in the caravan at the moment, checking the fridge, cupboards, all of that stuff. We did a late night check last night, and we read that you couldn't bring the firewood. We're like, oh my god! So thankfully, we left our firewood at the camp so someone else can use that. So yeah, brilliant. All good? There you go. It does make you think though, like if you've forgotten anything, like the way that, what does she do? Open the fridge?
Just fridge and freezer. Just had a quick look around to make sure. Just make sure there's no plants or anything in there.
Yeah. There you go. Easy. Done, and we're in WA!
WA.
I just can't believe we've done 2 states in like 2 weeks.
3 states.
Oh, 3 states. Yeah, we've done 3 states in 2 weeks. That's insane.
So we just had a big one at the moment of the borders is kids picking up flowers and throwing them on their bed and stuff, and no one knows. They don't. She goes, oh, we don't get people for that. Yeah, watch your kids when they pick up flowers and stuff, because you're not allowed to do that either.
Yeah, that's true. I never would have thought about that. Because kids put all sorts of things on their beds, don't they? My gosh. Anyway, we're here. So excited. Let's go to Kununurra. We're not far away.
Hope we can check in.
Let's hope we can check in. We've gained an hour and a half today, so we have got a wicked sight. Have a look at this. Look at that massive boab tree. I can't actually, I'll go from the front. Oh, look at that. That is insane. That is crazy. Which one are we staying at? Kimberley Land, isn't it? Kimberley Land Caravan Park, Kununurra. Wicked caravan park. Amazing, amazing sight. I just can't believe that boab tree. Wowza. Oh, incredible. Anyway, the kids are letting us set up by ourselves. They've ran off to the playground, which is all good. There's a pool right behind us as well, which is fantastic. So we are here for 2 days prepping for the Gibb. So food, screws, extra bolts, all that sort of thing. Extra washing getting done. We are getting prepared for the Gibb right here. So we've got 2 days. At least this time we don't have to put any pool noodles under the caravan. Got extra protection with this caravan, so it saves us one job, right? Oh, here we go. This is the tree next to our caravan. My name is Bo Boab, and I've been living here for a very long time.
Doesn't seem too bad.
45?
Yeah, I think it's 38 at BCF the other week. So.
It's better than on the Gibb. If you watched the Gibb last time, we spent $90 on a gas bottle and we didn't even use it. So that's one thing ticked off the list. Fill your gas before you hit the Gibb, because it is expensive. Like, it's wild. It took our breath away. Here at the caravan park, we can get that filled. So easy peasy, one thing off the list. All right, time to fix the fridge.
Hopefully.
It was good the way here. So TJ did enough for it to come here, but obviously there was no rocky, bumpy, any roads. It was just normal roads. So are they better? So you got bigger, thicker ones, yeah?
Yeah. No, same length.
Same length, but
Just
thicker.
thicker.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Feels better.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Can't really test it.
I think TJ's thinking the fridge is going to break the whole time. Look how many he had to get.
That's all they had.
That's all they had. So luckily, if anything happens, we've got enough screws now for a while.
I bought some little ones too, just in case cupboards break or something.
Okay, good.
Because, yes, off-road van, but
it's still held together with screws.
Yeah,
and
still held
stuff.
together with screws.
Yeah. Like we said yesterday, we are so glad it's happened now, not while we were on the Gibb and the fridge fell out, and I would hate to think what that could have looked like. That could have been horrendous.
Yeah. Should be right. Just don't want to come out the side of the cupboard.
Oh yes, no. So this one yesterday was the one that was that broke, wasn't it? One of the ones that broke?
All three broke on this side.
Ah.
The only thing with it is this one's on a bit of an angle. Oh, there's a double board there anyway, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah.
Feels good?
That's how you spell that.
Okay.
I just didn't know because the snap bit's still in the wall,
Oh.
but they're heaps thinner, and the other ones make it heaps better.
Yeah. Anyway, that's one more thing fixed.
Change a few
Done.
more.
Alright, done some bits and bobs around the caravan. We're going to go out for a quick drive to Ivanhoe Crossing. It is around, I think it's 4 o'clock here, so hopefully there's no crowds. I've heard you can wait a while in line. So let's go check it out. I'll take my drone, go get the money shot.
There was no one here. There's people parked up having a look, a couple of people having a fish, straight across. Plus Leah flew the drone, didn't trust the kids holding the camera out the window, I don't think.
No.
Anyway, we did it. Didn't get to do that last time, so that's bloody wicked. A little bit worried, but it's a pretty big heavy car, so I don't think, it didn't go anywhere. But
I was more worried because the drone lost
signal,
and I'm like, and they're going, I can't, it's not doing anything.
it just freezes on the screen where it is, and you don't know how to fly it back.
God.
It does, it returns home all the time, but yeah, anyway, that's Ivanhoe done. We finally got to do it this time. How good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I said to TJ, I'm like, please just look straight. Like, don't look at what I'm doing. Just look straight.
It's pretty hard to go off the track, really. You can follow the thing around. But there we go, that was wicked.
Yeah.
Probably glad we come down here, not during the day, because it probably would have been busier.
Good morning. Wowza, we just finished our shop for the Gibb. That was horrific. So we did 2 trolley loads in Catherine, and we've just done another 2 trolley loads in Kununurra. But for now, I'm going to turn around the camera and show you what we just got. Look at all of that. Have a look. This is all your fridge stuff. This is fruit and veggies, and quite a few chippies. And then we've got some cupboard staples and a few things for the freezer. Oh, so the other day we I talked about having a look at making sure that we got stuff that was on sale, and we got quite a bit of a savings the other day. So look, we definitely want to be on the Gibb for about 3 weeks. But you know, if we stay longer, we stay longer. But we don't want food to be a factor of why we have to leave if we don't want to. So we have got 3 weeks worth of food, but we've also got a few things that would probably keep us going if we wanted to stay longer. So yeah, this looks a bit horrific right now, and it definitely feels that way. Look, the fridge is pretty bloody bare. I've got room in the freezer. We've been eating all the freezer food. So, you know, we've got places for it to go. It's really hard to plan 3 weeks of shopping. You know, we've got enough fresh fruit and veggies for how long I think they'll last. And then the last week, you know, we've got things like pears and peaches in juice. We've also got like canned corn and stuff like that. So I've been very strategic. I'm just gonna have to really get productive here and put stuff away, but this is pretty hectic, isn't it? Wow. Coles didn't have eggs just then. I know there's a massive egg shortage, so we're just going to go to IGA and see if they do have any. If they don't, I'm going to have to sort of, I don't know, swap some stuff around. I'm going to have to put this all away. You done your homework? Yeah. All right. Just want to give you a look into how many cucumbers you need for 3 weeks, apparently. Parker literally, absolutely loves his cucumber. I reckon he'd eat that in a week if I let him. Like, he's obsessed with it. So that felt wrong, buying like, I don't know how many I buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I got 10 cucumbers. That's not going to last for 3 weeks. All right, so we obviously don't own a cryovac vacuum thing, but that's okay. We just do that, squeeze as much air out as we can, and we've still actually got room in the freezer, so we don't need too much. That's definitely a way if you really want to stack up on meat and stuff. Luckily, I don't eat meat. So the only meat we're putting in the freezer is for TJ and the kids when they've got mince for like spaghetti bolognese and stuff. So maybe if there was 2 of us eating meat, then I would say it would probably be a good idea to get the vacuum. My stuff all goes in the fridge, so I've got like halloumi, and I've got, oh, that was wet. Ugh, what's that all about? I've got like halloumi and like veggie burgers and stuff like that. So I think that's how it works for us. But definitely, if you have a couple of you having meat and that's your main source of food for your dinners, I would definitely look into getting a vacuum on the cryovacs.
We're just going to jump underneath, just shifter, just check all the bolts that are under there. It just had a service last month, 3 weeks ago, so they should be all good. So I'll just jump up there and have a look. It's good to visually inspect everything anyway. Yeah, pretty much with our van we've got all the bash plates under it, all there. So it's just the suspension arms. So yeah, I'll jump under there and have a quick look, check all the bolts and just visually have a look.
All good?
All good.
Nice.
I'm more worried about the car than the van.
Why?
The van's brand new, the car's not.
Yeah, true.
But,
Well, watch your back.
and we always have some creaks and groans coming from the car. Yeah, all good under there.
Good. We're going to go head to the free water park in town, keep the kids entertained. The kids loved this last time, so they're going to love it again. So let's go have some fun. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm done. I'm proud of myself. I reckon I've just got just enough stuff. The fridge is packed. It's all in there except for, so there's extra fruit over there. So everything, oh that fly, oh my God, get out. Everything's packed. It's good to go. Look, I don't have anything really glassy. The only thing I've got in there that could break is eggs. And then freezer as well. I could have fit a little bit more in there if I wanted to, but like I said, I don't eat meat anyway, so I've got just enough. Under the bed, we've just got extras like These were on sale this week, so this will just be a very easy sort of side dish for a dinner. Extra cereals, bit of noodles, extra nappies. These are on sale. Oh my god, they were 55 cents. I didn't need them, but for 55 cents, I need them. So, but yeah, we just got extra wipes, a few extra milks in there as well. So that's all good. And then we've just got 3 bags here. This one's just a few of extra goodies and stuff, like for cupboards. This one's with pear and avocado, and that's all apples and stuff in there. So I can't fit all the fruit in the fridge, but I've got a couple of apples in there, and I will just have to keep restocking them as we go and as we use them. If the kids don't eat them all, those apples should last through 3 weeks, right? So that's where my mindset came from. That's why I got loads of apples. So yeah, there you go, guys. All stocked. We've still got the just in case cupboard, so that is what I'm using for if we need to do an extra day 2, 3 on the Gibb. But I think we're good to go. That was a mission.
Winning.
We're winning.
Everything's done. Just a quick one. So we do have 3 water tanks on this. I'm only going to fill 2 up. I don't think we need 3, just because there's water along the Gibb. So we'll show you as we're going, but if you do your research, there's plenty of places to get water, and I don't think the extra 100 kilos is worth filling the water up for fuel. We did it last time with 2 water tanks, so we'll be fine. We kind of dispersed the weight really good in this. We've actually moved under the bed. There is not much under that bed.
No, that's all very light stuff. Yeah. Popcorn and...
So we did have heaps of, probably 6 or 7 containers full of crap under there. Stuff there's like
it was board games and you know, all that sort of stuff.
But that's all in the back cupboard now, which people say, oh, you weigh at the back, the boat motor's on the back, it's going to tow different. With our van, it doesn't. It 100% lifts the ball weight up, which is always a good thing. And the van tows fine. It's been windy and we're fine. So I know some vans have a lot of problem. Plus, I don't have a lot of stuff in the front of the van. Like the big toolbox in the front has the Weber and the kids' chairs. The tunnel boot has 2 solar panels. What else is in there? The compost. I don't carry a lot of stuff in the front. But we got rid of the bikes. We got rid of a lot of stuff, actually.
We got rid of a lot.
We don't... once you travel, you realise what you don't need. And I don't see the point of just throwing everything in the front of the Caravan if you don't need to. Because it's just going to smash your ball weight and your rear axle weight, which we don't like to do. So, there you go. And
we've been saying this from the beginning. We've been travelling for 3 years. We have been culling. I reckon every 3 months since we started 3 years ago. You even did one, I think it was February when we were on the Murray.
Yeah, I did a big cull.
So again, it's just...
But like I said, I'll say it again, we had a half tunnel boot on our Franklin. That was it, half tunnel boot. What was in there is in this Caravan. And if you look at the front, we got a full tunnel boot and a massive toolbox. We've got the exact same stuff. The only difference is the chairs, the camping chairs can go in the toolbox when we're driving. We used to put them on the bed. So there you go, you don't need to just load everything up into the front of your Caravan.
I'm going to finish that conversation there. He could literally talk for hours, couldn't he, about cars, weights and everything, but it is a very serious issue. When you're on the Gibb especially, but just normal travel life, your weight of the Caravan is essential. Where you put stuff is essential. So we've just tried our hardest and...
I'll add one more, because we have done it before, and just slow down for the big washouts. Dips and washouts, we have seen people hit them hard, and then you talk to people like, oh, I have a full off-road van, all my cupboards fell off, my fridge fell out. I was like, yeah man, all I seen you doing 100 k's through a washout. Like, you know?
Yeah.
I will be doing the same speed that I did with our Navara and our semi-off-road Caravan, with this van and this car.
Yeah.
Same speed, slow and steady. I don't care. But anyway, we'll see what the road's like. It's meant to bloody rain, so I'll have to keep you posted on that one. We might be hanging out around Kununurra for a few more days. And if it's going to look like it's about a week closure or something, might be just going around. Yeah, go around and... Yeah, actually, we'll have to see where the rain goes. Because if it goes up to where we want to go above Broome, that'll be all closed as well. Anyway, that's the joys of travelling around the Kimberley, I suppose.
Yeah, okay. So there you go. We just don't know what we're going to do plan-wise, but let's hope for the best. The weatherman is very rarely right, I like to say, especially like 5 days out. What's it today? Thursday. So he's saying, yeah, Tuesday that it's going to be raining. So we've still got a good 4 days. Tuesday, Wednesday. We've still got 4 or 5 days. So let's just see what that says. But anyway, for now, we're still preparing.
Buffhead?
That's rude.
That's yours.
That should be yours, Buffhead.
Mine's mate. I'll be a buffhead.
Okay.
There was one other thing. So I didn't get a full boat cover. Full cover for the boat motor. So I'm thinking, I've got like a cover on top and a couple of straps. My thing, I might go buy a little tarp, install the Savo. I gotta go back and I gotta install this thing. So what it is, quickly show. It's for our tyre pressure sensors. Because I got them on the van in the car now. I've had this since the Navara. That setup wasn't as long, so it would pick up the sensors on the van fine, but this one's a bit longer and the sensors like to cut in and out, and this is just a booster that keeps it talking to each other. So I do need to go buy some things, battery connections. I'll put them on, install that the Savo. I think I might buy a tarp, wrap a tarp up with some straps around it, just to, we kind of want to use the boat, so we kind of want the motor to start.
Yeah.
I think the cover would be fine. What I've got on there now is what the guy I got the Cliff, who I got the boat motor holder off, that's all he did. Just had a cover on top and his motor was fine. Yeah, the Yamaha 2-strokes are pretty indestructible, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe a tarp.
Let's not wing it, hey?
I'll see what they got there. I don't want one too big. I just want one
tight.
Because we know that the behind the van is where all the dust goes. The kids' bikes got destroyed last time. Yeah, but it's the best spot for the motor. All right, good morning, everyone. All right, I sound a little bit funny because I got a little bit of sickness going on. Nothing too crazy, which is good. As you can see, I grabbed a tarp. I ended up getting a tarp, wrapping up the boat motor, putting it through hockey straps around. It should be sweet. That should keep more of the dust out than what it was going to with just that other cover. So that's us done for this week's episode. We are off to El Questro. Let's get there and get the show on the road. Could be a bit of a showstopper though, because there could be rain coming. So we'll have to keep you posted on that one. But let's go now. Head off from Kununurra, get out to El Questro and start our Gibb journey.